The village was raided in the night by demons. Homes were burned, people were killed, and one girl was taken. A young girl with white hair and eyes like the summer sky. Her name was Arya, and her brother vowed to get her back. His name was Kael, and he didn't care if he had to go to the underworld and back. For 3 years, Kael trained in secret, learning forbidden sword techniques that had been lost to time. He sharpened his blade on the edge of a frozen lake until it glistened like a star. Then he set out to find the gate to the demon realm, a tear in the fabric of the world that only appeared during the night of the new moon. When he found it, he did not hesitate. Then, though the swirling vortex of energy looked like a hungry beast ready to devour him, he crossed through it alone. On the other side was an army of shadows, creatures made of smoke and nightmares that slithered towards him. Their eyes burned with an unholy light, and their claws were as sharp as razors. Kael stood his ground and fought back. With every swing of his blade, he cut a swath through the darkness, sending the shadows fleeing. As he journeyed deeper into the demon realm, the horrors only grew worse. There were illusions that tried to trick him, landscapes that shifted and changed, and lost souls that begged for his help. But Kael pressed on, driven by the memory of his sister, and the hope of one day seeing her again. Finally, he came to a massive obsidian castle, its spires piercing the clouds. This was the home of the Demon Lord, the very source of the darkness that plagued this world. Kael knew that if he could defeat the Lord, he would not only save Arya, but all of the innocent people who had been taken by the demons. But the path to the throne room was guarded by 2 fearsome demons. They were hulking beasts with horns and fangs. Their skin was the color of dried blood, and their eyes glowed with a malevolent light. They blocked his way and challenged him to a duel, but Kael was ready. He danced around them, his sword flashing like lightning, and cut them down with ease. Suddenly, a voice echoed through the throne room. "You are a worthy opponent, but why do you come here alone? Where are your friends? Where's your army?" Kael turned to see a tall, cloaked figure sitting on a throne made of skulls. It was the Lord of Shadows, the most powerful demon in the realm, and he had a plan to destroy Kael. "I sense great power within you, human. Join me, and I will give you anything you desire," the Lord of Shadows said. "I can give you power beyond your wildest dreams, but you must choose quickly. The portal to your world is unstable. If I leave now, it may never reopen." Kael hesitated, torn between his desire to save his sister and the power that was being offered to him. But in the end, he refused. He would not betray Arya or his world. The Lord of Shadows' face twisted in rage. "So be it. You've chosen death." He snapped his fingers, and the walls of the throne room began to shake. From the shadows, more demons appeared, their eyes burning with hatred. They surrounded Kael, ready to tear him apart. But he wasn't afraid. He charged into the fray, his sword raised high. Then Kael saw her. She was in chains, but her spirit was unbroken. Arya, the Demon Lord, had not hurt her, at least not yet. That meant there was still time. Hope surged through him. He fought with renewed vigor, cutting down demon after demon until he reached the throne. There, the Lord of Shadows stood waiting. In his hand was a staff topped with a skull. As soon as Kael got close enough, he attacked. The Lord of Shadows raised his staff, summoning all of the darkness in the room. But Kael was ready. He parried the blow and counterattacked, forcing the demon back. The battle raged on, each blow shaking the very foundations of the castle. Finally, Kael landed a fatal blow, sending the Lord of Shadows crashing to the ground. The moment he had won, the chains holding Arya dissolved. She was free. But as she watched, Kael's armor started to break apart. He was mortally wounded. Blood poured from his chest, staining the ground crimson. But he had bought Arya enough time. She fled through the portal just as Kael vanished into the fire, becoming one with the flames. He was a hero, but no one saw him. He was a legend, but no one heard his name. Yet in the quiet of the night, when the wind blew through the trees, Arya could hear the echo of his sacrifice in the whispers of the leaves.